So we want to be able to also talk about some of the other things that we'll get to, and we'll put up some bullets for that too. And one of those things as we go along are some of the photometric lighting, which is going to be really cool to see. We can't try everything, and that's the thing that kind of bothers me, is that we couldn't try everything. Let's have a look here as we head out over the cliff. And let's take that look over the cliff, and look at that. And it really is like this in real life. We take that, take your breath away kind of look. Let's go to the outside view at some point here. I want to just go take a look and see how it looks from the outside. And that gives you a bigger view. In fact, when I fly from the outside view, I don't even have the heads-up display information there. I want to see the whole screen. I want to see that scenery. Now, in flight training, for helicopters and for fixed-wing airplanes, for flight training, we all do VFR flight. It's only near the end, look at that deep descent. It's only near the end of your training or after you get your pilot's license that you'll actually pursue IFR or flying without reference to the outside. So we want the scenery to be correct. Only those who actually take off in airliners that will want the airport to be perfectly accurate, and they'll want certainly the wind and the flight dynamics to be perfectly accurate. And they're not so concerned with the ground. Now, the sim will only load what you need as I'm getting closer around these areas, and for a certain distance, it's pulling in all that high-res stuff. It's not storing it all on my computer. And that's a radical departure from what we already have in the sim today. And so that's beautiful. When I look around here, these are similar to some of the pictures that I've already taken. Here we're diving in deeper. We're heading straight down to the canyon. We couldn't do this in the real helicopter. You can't go this way. But we certainly can here in the sim. And I'm following the Colorado River now and going up to some of the areas that we saw in real life. And that's what is really important here, is to be able to see it in real life from a helicopter and then come into the sim and see how close it is. And that's really what we were impressed with when we're messing around with this. I have also taken a fixed-wing plane out of Toronto Island Airport, and I'll show you that clip later. So this is some of the things we wanted to show you, just so you can see how it looks and how beautiful it is. Up ahead, you can see there's an actual bridge. We actually saw that with binoculars from the outer rim at the top. And so, here we see it in real life. There are actually 4 versions too, by the way. So the 4th version, as you guys can guess, as you get up with each version, the 4th version has all the airplanes, all the airports, everything. I want to mention too, here's one of the most important parts while we take a look at this bridge as we're coming closer here. One of the most important parts is a complete aerodynamic solution that we have here. Multi-threaded. This is so important. Now, they showed us a presentation where they talked about how it does that. They also showed us a part of that presentation on fetching data from the internet, and how even the airplane has to come from the internet, which we're guessing will work really well in multiplayer. You won't have to own the airplane to see it. Wake turbulence, holy moly. Wake turbulence can stay there for 2 to 6 minutes, which is, in real life, that's true in calm winds. There is a 2-minute wake turbulence wait that I have to do in a 172. If any plane takes off ahead of me, I do have to wait the compulsory 2 minutes, and that now takes effect. Now, Seb gave us a great demonstration of that, and I'll see what I can capture or how much information they're going to give to us. And it's very accurate. So the flight model, they've increased the number of points that they measure on an airplane. Measuring, seeing the downwash simulation that they showed us, unbelievable. So some of this stuff we're going to get into and go see it. Right now I'm just traveling up the Colorado River and looking up, and you can see the resolution is great. I hope that impresses you also. Certainly on the bigger screen in front of us, this thing is beautiful. Now this is 4K captured video, separate from the actual session. This is me flying, but this is a separate capture that they did just for us so that we could take it home with us. And so, and that's what you're seeing here. Instead of just taking my video camera and trying to capture that screen. So beautiful stuff. That's just one area of the sim, and certainly one of the reasons we did it was the excitement of actually being here at the Grand Canyon and taking a helicopter ride and just seeing what it's like. Honestly, I would have wanted just the helicopter ride, leave the Humvee ride alone, and just spend more time in the sim. We really only got the total equivalent of about 2 hours in the sim. So one of those hours I spent configuring and playing with helicopters, and the other hour I spent testing some things and seeing how it goes. So you're not going to see much footage this time, but hopefully they'll give us more B-roll and more footage that we can use in the sim. Maybe I'll just put it down over here somewhere on this little plateau. This is actually an area that we did see from binoculars, from the rim. We stepped out of the Humvee, went over to the edge, and used our binoculars, and right up ahead there. And we just saw this platform here that I'm about to attempt to land on. So, I'll cut away from this for now, but now we'll go and show you some more things, interviews, etc.